Video 2, Believe, Become the Decision Maker. Welcome to our award-winning Women's Biz Co-op. Welcome to our Start My Business Today mystery series. Get a hold of your dreams, how to clarify your intent, become the decision maker, and take the leap before starting to expanding an organization. Welcome to the second video of my mystery series, A. Get a hold of your dreams, clarify your intent, become the decision maker, and take the leap before starting to expanding an organization. You could be someone like myself who continues to play with your own self-growth and evolution for decades, or you could be new to the path and experiencing it with new eyes, ears, hands, and feet. Anyway, as my yoga teacher would say, it's not an either or. Life is about the ands. And you are in the right place at the right time. Call it divine synchronicity. You are called to sit in the driver's seat and become the decision maker to live a life of greater growth, freedom, peace, gratitude, and joy. Hi, I'm Judy Alloway, and I've been helping women, LGBTQ, and minorities who face the most discrimination as employees for equal pay and customers for pricing. People who have been discounted for generations, people who look and sound like me for over 3 decades. Not only have I written 4 books about starting an organization and how to win in almost any situation based on Sun Tzu's Art of War, I've also spent thousands of hours coaching thousands of people, consulting grassroots community organizers to nonprofit leaders to politicians, and from startup founders to major CEOs. I've been blessed and honored to be their greatest secret and how a minority wins against a majority. If you missed the first video in this Mystery Series A, I'm going to ask you to go back to video 1. Clarify your intent to get the most out of your experience. It'll give you a firmer foundation to not just thinking about stepping into your passion, purpose, and prosperity, but actually believing you are the problem solver and change maker that you've always dreamed of. In this first Mystery Series video, you tap into taking a stand for yourself as you crawl out of the crab pot. No more cha-cha dancing for you with 1 step forward and 2 steps back. You put a stake in the ground and took your first baby steps forward with another step and yet another. You did it! You took 3 consecutive steps forward. You're feeling it in your body as a new sense of who you are as you continue along the path of your power and profit. Without these first 3 stepping stones that lead you into stepping into your passion, purpose, and prosperity, you won't be able to fully embrace steps 2 and 3. So if you haven't experienced the first video, here's a link at the bottom of the page. Once again, I welcome you through the first video, then to move on to the second video. In today's mystery series, I'm going to share with you how to become the decision maker on your path, to grasp your dreams and to bring them into your reality through Start My Business Today, Step 2, Idea Lab. Become the decision maker. By now, you know that you're here for a reason. You might be struggling alone, wanting a more abundant life, full of passion, purpose, and prosperity. You might believe that you'd rather feel safe than successful. You might believe that if you get what you want, you could lose it. You might believe that you are limited by your comfort zone. You might believe that you are convinced that you can't make more. I know how you might be feeling. Been there, done it. And I've put together a few introductory meditations to begin to shift where you've been grounded. Take our free 10-day abundance challenge. Go to www.womensbizcoop.com. In video 1, you discovered your iceberg, realizing how your submerged unconscious or subconscious is the source of our fails, keeping you from jumping out of the dirty fishbowl, got out of the cul-de-sac of your old neighborhood, with the help of your new friends, decreed to the universe, and started to collect a new party of 5 in your new community, like a Pokemon. You got as far as you could on your own. With our help and our sacred space, you start to push through and let go of your fails, your fears, your assumptions, your interpretations, and your limited beliefs. You began moving from your wounds, your issues, your problems, and your challenges to your opportunities, your growth, and evolution. You're preparing yourself to start or to expand an organization. You are becoming the decision maker. You're probably thinking, yeah, Judai, this all looks, sounds, and feels amazing. But no time. It's too late for me to change. No money. It's too much for me when I'm struggling to pay bills. No way. I've got a super full-time job that I hate, but at least it sort of pays the bills. Should I stay or should I go? I'm still feeling indecisive whether to stay in my job where I'm burnt out from working late. I don't see my family. I don't make enough money. Won't get a raise or a promotion anytime soon. I'm at risk of getting laid off or fired due to turnover. Should I take that leap and start an organization? That's what I'm going to share with you today. Remember, it's not an either or, even a yeah, but it's all about the and. I've been blessed and honored to help thousands and thousands just like you. So I want to scoop you all up that if a disabled housewife from New Jersey can do it too, and by the way, that's me, I'm just like you. In this video too, become the decision maker, you'll understand more about your fails, discover the one quick life hack about what you can do about them, and know why coaching is so effective. In this first video, do you remember my one woman story about how more than 10 different ologists said that I would never be able to walk again without the help of a cane for short distances or a wheelchair for long distances for more than 10 feet, nor eat solid foods? From 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., I was on 21 different drugs and supplements to keep me alive and functioning. One to bring me up, another to bring me down. Worst when I fell unconsciously, woke up on the ground, and crawled to the bathroom. I was ready to pack up and leave this lifetime. Exit stage left. I had my will and last testament ready for my hot date with death. And that was me, playing my old home movies where I was a victim of life, of time, of money, and of my job. And if you have received our emails, you might have already received our video so you can watch my one-person story, Imagine Health, Disability, Debt, and Divorce. How did I get from disability, debt, and divorce to health as wealth? Let's explore this more in this mystery series about our fails. Remember how I was feeling like a victim of my life. I was so deep in my fails that I couldn't see, hear, and find a way out. My so-called life was bleak. Worst of all, I had exhausted all Western allopathic medical options. Despite being a very rational person who worked on Wall Street, I turned to Eastern alternative medical choices. I devoured as much information I could in a relatively short period of time. I read 15 books in 5 weeks about the brain, body, emotions, food, health, energy, and spirituality. I went to all sorts of healers and ended up studying with the mystics to miracle workers as far south as Peru to north from Greenland, as far east as from Korea, Mongolia to Russia, and west as Ireland to African American and Native American. What I discovered was anything short of a miracle. First of all, there is this concept of neuroplasticity, that the brain, our CPU, can heal itself. Second, believe it or whether or not you believe it, all of these miracle workers saw greatness in me to become the leader that you see before you now. They're all dreaming another dream of me beyond my own fails. It was really hard for me to grasp. The creative engineer in me realized the results I was getting in my life was what I had projected. My perception had become my reality. Like The Matrix, it was my own home movies that I saw, heard, and experienced as a victim of my life. Warning! I'm about to really now disclaim that I am not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. Once I realized the truth of my beliefs, I not only discovered that these thought patterns or beliefs had neural pathways in the brain, but they also can be lit up when triggered, like finding a path out of that dark yet familiar neighborhood that leads you nowhere on your own. Cul-de-sac. Your fails, your wounds, your issues, your problems, and your challenges to your opportunities, your growth, and your evolution could be healed through neuroplasticity or the regeneration of your brain, only with the help of someone else. Why? Because your fails, your wounds, your issues, your problems, and your challenges were created in relation to anyone else. Therefore, your neural pathways are only lit up when you're re-experiencing an imprinted fail, when you are triggered. You can be triggered consciously in a controlled environment or unconsciously during your day, your life. Thirdly, Hence, you can experience deep, lasting healing after you're triggered in relation to anyone else who's also holding a sacred space for you to heal. If you go into that dead zone, cul-de-sac neighborhood, bring a flashlight to light up your pathways and find a guide to lead you to the other side. Fourth, this is where spirituality comes into play. The sacred space is accessible to all, yet beyond where many people are centered. Fifth, this is why miracles seem so special. Yet miracles are accessible to all. You might wonder, why is that, Judai? The long and the short of it is because we can all start to dream another dream for ourselves. For more concrete steps, here's how we become the decision makers and cut through the matrix. Number 1, feelings are not facts. Sure, when you're anxious, scared, lost, and fearful, when your feels are triggered, your body reacts as if that is true. Remember, fear, F-E-A-R, is false evidence appearing real. So fails are a figment of your imagination. Nothing means anything. Only you give it meaning, like interpretations. So if you are the one that gives everything meaning, then you are the one in control. You are the scriptwriter, main character, director, and producer of your one-person show. Number 3, accept the performance has been going on for more than one night. Your home movies have been projected and played out your entire life. You might be wondering, but if Judai is standing right in front of me right now, how is this even possible? Sure, that was me in my old fishbowl, a disabled New Jersey housewife. You might see me now in my new fishbowl, co-founder of many Asian organizations to a community leader working as a change maker with local, national, and international politicians, to an award-winning top woman innovator, award-winning coach and consultant to thousands of more problem solvers and money magnetizers like you. If anyone told me 10 years ago that this would be my new fishbowl, I would say to them, no bleeping way. I could barely walk, digest solid foods, and had already written out my last will and testament. So you might be wondering, how is this even possible? Number 4, I won't go into the excruciating details of everything I went through, but I can sum up my experience in one word to give you our first life hack. Stop projecting those old home movies. Surrender. I tossed in my white flag of surrender. Obviously, I was not doing a great job of being me. I was barely hobbling. I was barely alive with a pulse of 70/50. I was barely functioning. I was miserable. My existence was barely hanging on. What did I have to lose? My old life, my misery, my workaholic career, my lack of physical motion, my one-sided relationship, my mountain of medical debt? Barely. You might feel the same way, but maybe your circumstances aren't as dire. Or maybe you're surrounded by your own version of dire. Dire, the need to do something different, anything different. Dire, the desire for freedom and flexibility. Dire, the want to create a working system. Dire, the hope to get to that next level. Dire, 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 dire. What do you have to lose? Tell me. When you are surrounded, surrender. Surrender your fails. Surrender your fears. Surrender your assumptions. Surrender your interpretations. Surrender your limited beliefs. Surrender to love. Surrender to your possibilities. Surrender to your passion. Surrender to your purpose. Surrender to your prosperity. Surrender to your miracles. Number 5. Welcome to what we call in our Imagine team, the Miracle Zone. Now you can start to play better home movies, curate the images of your new life vision, and allow in new dreams that are about to come true. We go into this more and start my business today, step 2, Idea Lab. So I surrendered everything, and I turned to something greater than me, the universe. And as it turned out, that universe needed me to be here for you right now. You must be so powerful beyond your belief. Thank you for calling me into your existence. We are grateful to be here for you. And that's why I am here to serve you as your new super sleuth, objective observer, coach, and consulting. So why all this hype about coaching? Sure, I could go on about the latest reports by Deloitte, PwC, KPMG, and studies including 689% return on investment with coaching. I could also talk about all the industry leaders and household names, such as CEOs like Bill Gates and Sir Richard Branson. They have a coach and tout the value of coaching. If these billionaires have a coach, do you? Do you desire to become a billionaire? No worries. You don't have to become a billionaire to have a coach. Still don't believe us. I'd rather talk about the heart of why it works. Your brain and your neural pathways, the byways, highways, freeways, and parkways that make up your software, which controls your hardware. Caution, I'm about to seriously nerd out again at why you haven't succeeded beyond your wildest dreams yet. Number one, as you know, our fails, our pathways in your brain created by our family, our friends, our cultures, our media, and our society. Number two, our wounds, our issues, our problems, and our challenges are created in relation to another person. Number three, the easiest way your stinking thinking can be permanently healed is with the help of another person holding a sacred space. Number four, when you are triggered, it feels like a hot stove. But remember, it's really your opportunity, a growth moment in your personal evolution. Your super sleuth, objective observer, coach, consultant, is holding a sacred space, believing that your healing is possible and serving you warm cookies to heal and clear out the past. Number five, the moments you are clear, you get the intuitive hits or minutes of inkling thinking. It's those times when you think of a friend and she texts, calls, or emails. It's that feeling of divine synchronicity, aka the miracle zone. Many people have really questioned if they could become the decision maker in their lives. Can you dream a new dream when everything seems dire? You know what you don't want. Now start dreaming of what you do want. Become the decision maker. I had dreams. I had dreams of healing. I had salivating daydreams of eating my favorite foods, anything ADOs, like potatoes and tomatoes. I started to have dreams about running down the stairs. I had daydreams that I became a community leader. I had dreams that I was walking and talking on stage. I had daydreams that I was on a plane traveling around North America first and then the rest of the world. And my answer to you is if I can do it, so can you. Inquiring minds want to know. Believe it's possible, whatever you dream up. No dream is too small or too big, Goldilocks. So take a few minutes to breathe deeply. And inhale. Illuminate a new pathway. Exhale out. Surrender that you are a sight for sore eyes. Inhale in. Paint a new picture. Exhale out. Tunnel vision. Inhale in. Exhale out. Release and reveal. What does your new dream look like? Inhale in. Be all ears. Exhale out. Surrender your stinking thinking. Inhale in. Tune in. Exhale out. Tune out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Be still and listen. What does it sound like? Inhale in, make contact with yourself. Exhale out, surrender any heated arguments. Inhale in, catch on. Exhale out, throw out your fails. Inhale in, exhale out. Get a handle on building a firm foundation. Where do you feel it in your body? Inhale in, consider your truth. Exhale out, surrender your conflicting dialogue. Inhale in, decide on a better dream. Exhale out. Sense that old dream leaving your body, mind, soul, and spirit. Inhale in, exhale out. How strong is the sensation? Now, I want you to see, hear, feel, and experience your new dreams. After founding an Asian women's leadership program that was featured in Forbes Women, I got the nickname of Asian Oprah and the reputation of asking this question. What 3 miracles would you like to see, hear, feel, and experience in your life by the end of this year? What 3 miracles would you like to see, hear, feel, and experience in your life by the end of this year? What 3 miracles would you like to see, hear, feel, and experience in your life by the end of this year? So I would love an opportunity to hold sacred space for you and for your 3 miracles. Let me know in the comment section below by vividly describing every nuance of your new dream. Karen is Sharon. Usually when the other person believes that you can manifest these miracles, it's okay to gestate your new vision until you are ready to share. What 3 miracles would you like to see, hear, feel, and experience in your life by the end of this year? If you find that this mystery series is assisting you in getting a hold of your new dreams by becoming the decision maker, please tag 3 people who are struggling with their old dream. And that's the basics of our second step, becoming the decision maker. We've covered an understanding of our We All Got 'em fails, unveiled one life hack, and discovered why coaching works. The next steps in our Mystery Series A, Start My Business Today, are Take the Leap. In our third video, we'll explore my favorite, Choose Our Own Adventure, and start to rewrite your great American story. Fun times! Remember, scroll down, comment, tell me your 3 miracles, and tag 3 people you'd like to help. See you soon in the next video, and don't stop believing.